2010 Nissan Murano thermostat replacement. You gotta pull out these little clips that's holding up this little plastic cover. You got one here with a Phillips head. Up under there is a 10 millimeter. You gotta take that out. Just both of these water bottles. Reservoirs gotta come out.
Yo, I think I kind of see where the screw came out of.
I cheated a little bit. I kept this plastic shield on
I'm sorry.
and just pulled out this coolant reservoir. Now, this bracket you don't have to remove, but I'm gonna remove it. It's two 10 millimeters because when you get your hand up in there, your thermostat sits in this housing. You're gonna be scratching the mess out of your hand. So it's two 10 millimeters on here that I'm gonna remove. Okay, that yellow and black cord, or whatever that is a little connector up under here that you gotta take out because one of the screws is gonna be hidden behind there. And on this housing, you got 3 bolts that gotta come out. You're gonna lose out coolant when you take that off, but the 3 bolts is blind. You're not gonna be able to see them. You're gonna do a lot of cussing and breaking shit. So I'll get back to y'all once we get the connector out. Okay, the best way to kind of get an idea, this is the thermostat housing that you're gonna be replacing. Thermostat is built into it, but you got an idea where the holes are. It's a lot harder than it looked just looking at the diagram, but when you get your hand in there, you have no room to work with. So now we're about to get them 3 screws out.
Not sitting like that one.
So we got the thermostat out.
Okay,
All you got to do is get you a pair of vice grips or channel locks. Take this clamp off, and then this whole housing will come off. But other than that, she's already ready to get installed. I'm just got to put my gasket on, put my 3 bolts on. So I got 2 out of the 3 screws in, or bolts in. And you definitely gonna have a hard time getting the gasket on. I recommend putting the side 2 in, because what happens is you gotta wiggle and squeeze the thermostat housing in between all of this stuff, and that's what makes it pop out. But once you get it in there, you should be good. We'll go ahead and get this last bolt in. So we got everything reassembled. Only thing we gotta do is just take our coolant reservoir. Actually, nope, I'm sorry. I gotta put this bracket back on because I took mine off. 2 10 millimeter bolts, and then the coolant reservoir goes on. So I got my bracket in, and we could drop our coolant reservoir down. As you notice, it has a slot that just slide into like a puzzle piece. But I'm gonna have to use 2 hands because this AC hose is in the way. That drop down, you got 1 10 millimeter bolt up there. Your push pin with the Phillips head go there, and you're done. And this is a Nissan Murano, a 2010. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thermostat replacement.